Ew, ew. Big fish ish. Y'all know what it is. I just spoke with God, and God told me to tell y'all something that I think y'all need to hear, and it's based on people lying on God's name. A lot of times, society or whoever else is giving us advice, it seems like the powers that be, that mystical, the powers that be, they're always trying to tell us to be humble, right? Shout out to your boy Kendrick and his Humble song. But in all actuality, have y'all ever looked at the definition of humble? Humility, low self-regard, unworthiness, feeling that you have no special characteristics about you. I don't know about y'all, but that's not anything that I align with. Anything. And to me, that's the opposite of being godly. Now, there's a difference between being arrogant and being confident. We understand that. But humility, I don't know about y'all. I know that's been just a word that has been adopted by a lot of us as a positive, but we got to be very careful with the words that we use to describe ourselves and associate with ourselves, because when you look around, what do we see in society? We see an issue of people not having confidence, people being insecure, people being complacent, people relying on being victims with the whole victimhood movements, with all these different agendas that we're seeing right now. Whether it's Black Lives Matter, whether it's the feminist movement, whether it's LGBTQ. And remember, I separate the movement from the actual people, but the movements are based on convincing people that they're victims. All right, so when you have a confident person, when you have somebody that's secure in themselves, they're not going to be the arrogant type. The arrogant people are the people that are trying to make up for something that they don't have inside. So therefore, they're trying to use you to build themselves up rather than just feel like they're built up or know that they're built up themselves. All right, so when we use words like humility and humble, nah, that's not what we want to look. That's not what I want to align myself with. I want to be special. I want to hold myself to godly standards. I want to be worthy. I want to hold myself in high regards, all these different things. So y'all pick and choose accordingly. But when we look around at a society that benefits off us feeling less of ourselves, right? Society tries to control us. So therefore, what do they need to control us? They need weak-minded people that think low of themselves. When you have free-thinking people that are confident enough to speak up, confident enough to come to their own conclusions, confident enough to stand on their principles and morals and values rather than just be led like sheep by what their favorite celebrity or favorite politician tells them, that's a little bit harder to control. So y'all pick and choose accordingly. I'm not using humility or humble to describe myself because I looked at the definition of it and none of that definition describes anything that I strive to be or that anything that you should be striving to be, in my opinion. You know, we work too hard to just hold ourselves in low regard and to think that we're not worthy and to think that there's not special characteristics about ourselves. Shame on whoever convinced us to adopt that way of thinking. You feel me? So it is what it is. Like I said, I just had my convo with God. Maybe you should have your own individual convo with God, because maybe he'll lead you, or maybe that convo will lead you to a different way of thinking. And that different way of thinking may unlock some doors that may be the key to unlocking you to becoming the greatest version of yourself. So with that, I'll let y'all rock out. And yeah, we were reporting live from the Bahamas. Y'all know what it is. It's tourist season, so that means it was my pop's birthday, April 29th. It was Justin's birthday, May 10th. And yeah, that's what we ended on. So with that, I'll see y'all soon. Ew.